Let's talk about RAM and why the hell is it becoming so expensive? Why? Now the answer is the same that's on everybody's lips these days, especially the billionaire kind of lips. AI. Not 2025 I envisioned when I was a kid. So what the experts are saying is that we are entering an AI super cycle where the demand for these chips and memory chips and all thing compute is rising exponentially, as is the bill, electricity bill that is, and the water bill. Not many of you know that data centers guzzle up a lot of fresh water. It's not even funny. Recently, a lot of residents in US are opposing data center setups. But this video is not about data center setups. It's about
kind
why.
Of is because
oh yeah, it is.
It is completely.
It's indirectly. This video is actually about why is RAM getting so expensive. Now this is not yet another shortage, just like the other ones or the crypto shortage. This time it's different. That's what she said. But okay. ऐसा नहीं बोलना है. So now this AI super cycle is predicted to last at least 10 years and it's probably completely going to alter the computer industry. Probably is the key word here. In fact, RAM is not the only thing that is getting a price increase, because the only thing that stands between tech bros and AGI is data. And data is stored in memory chips. So to feed these GPUs at maximum speed, you need HBM memory. HBM memory का full form क्या है? High bandwidth memory. I was just joking, I know this. So what does HBM memory have anything to do with RAM pricing, specifically DDR memory pricing? High bandwidth memory is a specialized form of memory which is running at higher speeds than DDR5. It achieves this by that stacking thingy, though AMD के processor में X3D के processor में जो होता है. So it reduces travel time, boosts speed, allows lower energy consumption, and yes, allows manufacturer to charge 10x more than regular DDR5 prices. So the question arises, why would a memory manufacturer make a DDR5 RAM, or should they really be making HBM? It's a no-brainer question. Now this high-speed memory is required by NVIDIA's best AI GPUs and even other AI accelerators, regardless of brand. And since last year, there's been 100% year-on-year growth on these chips. In fact, if you are in the market to buy the Blackwell graphic card, the workstation edition, or the server edition, or the Max-Q edition, you have to wait at least a couple of months, maybe even a quarter, to get your hands on that. We do have them in stock, by the way, just saying. But yeah, that's the reality. It's almost a callback to crypto days. Crypto ke time pe bhi aise hi tha. All these graphic cards are super expensive. Now, people who manufacture memory will take the advantage. They will allocate more production capacity towards HBMs. So they don't really need to make DDR chips anymore. And even in regular DDR chips, production capacity is being allocated to the ECC kind of memory, which, guess what, goes in servers. Basically, पूरा computer industry realign हो रहा है data center बनाने के लिए. Like just recently, there's a $1 billion plus project in Andhra Pradesh. I think it's Vizag, if I'm not mistaken. Google is building their biggest data center outside US and in the world, third biggest in the world in Vizag. Maybe the editor can actually put up how much water our 1 gigawatt scale data center requires. It's actually insane. So naturally you would ask, so why don't we just make more chips? That's a great question. You know why we can't do that? Because there are not enough fabs. Because guess what? Only 3 people actually manufacture these chips. It's Samsung, Hynix and Micron. Just 3. And if this wasn't enough, memory manufacturers are strategically phasing out DDR4. Which means DDR4 memory का भी shortage है, जिसकी वजह से guess what? In certain cases, DDR4 memory is more expensive than DDR5. In fact, talking about cartels, between 1998 and 2002, all of these 3 were caught and fined by US and EU regulators for running a price fixing cartel. ये हुआ है, उन पे फाइन भी पड़ी है. But these fines didn't stop these brands. Prices rose again in 2016 and again during COVID, and a lawsuit accused the same trio of price fixing again. Only this time, there's no paperwork to prove it. So fine nahi laga is bar. So this is a recurring pattern. When demand rises, somehow magically production falls, which keeps the price rising.
By all 3 at the same time?
At the same time.
Coincidence?
Coincidence? Maybe not. And this time, it's actually the worst it's been in 6 years. Really. I mean, some of you who have been in touch with us are surprised that RAM price is changing week over week. We can't help it. It is what it is. It's just like how GPUs became expensive during crypto. And all of this would have been still fine if DDR5 was that good. But even after 5 years of launch, DDR5 seems to be having a lot of stability issues. I mean, this varies across brands and across boards, but many times when you max out all slots, there you go, you got issues. It also does have issues of overheating because, yeah, it requires higher voltage. But DDR5 nail लेंगे क्या? Option भी नहीं है. If you want to be on latest hardware, you have to be.
Next part वही
Yeah,
चीज़
yeah.
कि
नहीं
you
कर
don't have
सकते
a
आप.
choice.
You don't have a choice. Now, you may think that if you want to wait till the price drop, I mean, I don't think prices are dropping anytime soon. In fact, many vendors in Taiwan are not even giving price anymore. They used to give daily, weekly pricing, or रोक दिए pricing. This price increase is probably moving on to storage next. You might end up seeing SSD prices getting hiked because guess what AI data centers also need is high speed memory. ये टेक ब्रोज मार लेंगे अपनी seriously. खरीद लो जो खरीदना चाह रहा है. So yeah, the situation does seem a little grim for the next 1 year or so. Probably more, depending on how successful or unsuccessful new AI ventures are. Some people are talking as if this is going to be a 10-year super cycle. Let's hope not. Especially for those people trying to build a PC. ऐसे ही होता है शायद, चाहे ना भी खरीदो, right? The thing is like this. चाहे तुम खरीदने भी नहीं वाले हो, but क्योंकि वो चीज़ महंगी हो गई, you'll be like, seriously bro, मैं तो अभी लेने ही वाला था. So here's us hoping that the market does correct, hopefully, and the prices do go down again, hopefully. So yeah, if you've been up until the end and you enjoy watching unhinged rants from a young man with white hair, thank you for watching and definitely do subscribe and yeah, check out our website. Cheers. Let's just rename this channel to Old Man Ranting. Old man. But yeah, I'm not that old also. Semi-old man.
White ball.
Middle-aged man. Young man with white hair.